So, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Miss. Our group chose to represent some of the distinctly nonverbal communication of these countries, specifically the Philippines, Thailand, USA, Saudi Arabia, Korea, and Bahrain, because they are widely known for their various gestures. It emphasizes the culture and traditions of these countries, which became their trademark. We showed it through our gestures and the way we dressed up in order to highlight the country's attributes.
Again, Miss, good afternoon. I am Racel Galindo, one of the presenter. So this is our human tableau. As you can see, it was created by Miss or edited by Miss Armado. You can see variety of nonverbal communication with a different country and different culture. So first, let me start with the USA, or that is me, who is having this sign, and in there, as based on our research, this that sign was a nonverbal communication that signifies okay. Um, Also, based on my research, they sometimes use this when they are not totally agree with what other people trying to say. They are sometimes using thumbs up or that nonverbal communication in order to express that they are not quite disagree with what other people trying to say. So whenever we met people from USA or from America, and they try to or they have this sign, meaning they are not quite agree with what you are trying to say. So the other one is Philippines. So that is also me. I portray that character in our human tableau. So as you can see, my eyebrow is lifted like that. So that is the culture, or usually that is the culture of the Philippines when we are angry or when we are irritated to something. We try to lift our eyebrow, signifying that we doesn't agree, or we don't agree to what other people trying to say. Or sometimes they call it irap, or antaray naman neto. They sometimes concluded that when we lift our eyebrow like that, it is a nonverbal communication that, hey, I don't like your concept, or I don't like your view. So that is from the Philippine culture. Next is, as you can see on on my beside me, was for a nonverbal communication from Bahrain, or not totally Bahrain but Gulf countries. People from that culture use that nonverbal communication in order to greet other people. So we all know that Gulf countries such as Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, they are very sensitive when it comes to touch, right? Um, what do you call this? Based from what I watch in GMA, which is Legal Wives, men from Gulf countries were prohibited uh, to touch women that are not their wife. So with this nonverbal communication, they were able to greet other people even they are not yet married. So they use this one because as a sign of greeting. So there, it signifies, or it represents their culture of being conservative. So look how nonverbal communication really helps in such cultures. And the other one is Korean. That is, we are all familiar with this because of K-pop industry. We are uh, we are familiar that as a sign of respect, they bow to each other. right? That's their sign of respect, and we need to um, we need to adopt those nonverbal communication whenever we went to these countries, because as a sign of respect. So overall, and overall, nonverbal communication signifies culture as well as respect the culture of other countries. So that is my presentation, and I will pass the mic to Ms. Armado for her conclusion and at the same time presentation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Miss. I am Mary Quincy, and um, I will present Thailand. That is me right there, and um, that nonverbal communication is called Y. That is their cultural nonverbal communication, wherein they that is their way of greeting with palms facing each other and slightly bow. It it doesn't only shows greetings, but also it is also their way of apologizing and um, giving gratitude to people. Next is Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, they put their palms on their hand as their way of greeting. It also shows how it is so I'm happy to tell you that this way of greeting is such a nice way of greeting because it shows warm welcome to people, and it also shows how you it also shows affection to your friends. Okay, and with all of that presentation, we proudly end. Thank you.
Miss, thank you for listening to those presentation, and that's it. I hope you like it. Thank you.